Hello and good afternoon. I'm Stephen Onobiro, and I am one of the um, most successful IELTS coaches over the last 5 years, helping a lot of persons to travel out via success from their IELTS uh, uh, attempts. So I'm here to um, quickly speak to you about reading made easy. What does that mean? Reading made easy. Reading made easy is one of the things that most people they don't want to hear. When they see reading, they run. What do you mean reading made easy? Is it possible for me to have a very good score in reading? Can I do reading without repeating the exam for the second time? Now, to start with, I'd like you to understand reading is something that can be made easy. And I'll just mention three things you can do to make reading easy. Number one, if you want to make reading easy, you must have an habit of reading. You must have an habit of reading. You must cultivate an habit where you can read a lot. When you read a lot, you build your reading skills. I'm not just reading anything, but reading BBC News, UK, BBC podcast. English written booklets and stuff that can elevate your knowledge of vocabulary from the English speaking perspective. When you read these kind of things, they build your vocabulary. And when they build vocabulary, have a tendency to get better. You have a tendency to get more acquainted with the things that helps you naturally to become successful in your reading. The second thing that helps you to make reading easy is by identifying a strategy of consistency in your practice. When you practice regularly, your reading builds up. When you practice regularly, your reading score will naturally improve. For those who don't practice, their reading drops. When you practice regularly, your reading improves. Number three thing that helps your reading to be easy is by repeating have the capacity, have the habit of repeating your essays when you don't do them well. If you have done an essay and you didn't do it very well, repeat the essay. Do it a second time. Do it a third time. Don't say I've done it before. Number four way to make your reading easy is always work with time. Don't do your reading for 1 hour, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 5 minutes. Make it 1 hour. In fact, if I will advise you, try to finish the 3 essays in 45 minutes. Use the last 15 minutes to just complete areas you are not able to finish. And the final thing I want to say is get a coach that can evaluate your work. Now, there's a particular problem that comes with people that always finish, they always finish to time, but they get low scores. Why some people, they cannot finish to time, but the ones that they do, they get nearly everything. There are two different cases, and they are managed differently. All right. If you have a coach, they can discern your problem and peculiarity, and they can give you an advice on how to be able to improve on it. All right. But one major thing is that whether you have a coach or not, if you don't practice every day, you will not do it. Your reading will not improve if you don't practice every day. And in fact, if you practice only 6 times in 7 days, it will not still improve because that one day you don't practice will affect the remaining 6 days. You must practice every day. By so doing, your reading is going to improve. Okay. One more thing I want to say about reading is do not allow your reading struggles to discourage you. Maintain consistency in practice, but do not go for the exam if you don't feel you are ready. Don't be pressured to write the exam if you don't feel ready, so that you don't have to write the exam a second time. Is that okay? So it's a very short and sharp reading class. And I intend to also say that we have been struggling to have a lot of persons come through with our free classes. And so I've been thinking seriously about it, whether to either pause it or find a means around it. But I like to ask, are you okay for us to continue to have a free class when people are not really attending? Today we have 4 persons attend, 3 people attending this class today, and over a class of about almost 400 people. That's so ineffective. All right, ineffective. I mean, so I'm just thinking, but probably we come through. If you probably have to, just let me know. Last thing I want to say: tomorrow we are having our classes early in the morning and not by 9 o'clock. I will let us know the timing and prepare for it. Do you have any questions? Anybody have any questions? All right, no questions. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.